like to read that book. It's for babies. I'm not good at reading in that language. I prefer reading in this language, it's much easier. Does this sound familiar? Our children will not automatically read in our home languages once they start reading in the school language. Unless they learn to read in multiple languages simultaneously and consistently, there will be a gap between their language skills and specifically the reading skills in their different languages. This phenomenon is called asynchronous multiliteracy. I invite you to watch an interview that we did with Sabine Little about this. Even if our children have access to books and resources in different languages, there will be a gap between reading levels across their languages. Most children learn to read in the school language first, and some of us teach our children how to read in the home languages too. After all, reading skills can be transferred from one language to the other. But, and this is what many underestimate, the rules can differ considerably from language to language, and learning how to read in languages that are more complex is really not easy. Furthermore, parents are not teachers. So it can easily happen that our children are at this reading level in the school language and at this one in their home language. We have shared some activities on how to motivate our children to read in our home languages in other videos as well. But today I would like to share with you 3 tips about how we can help our children who already read bridge the gap or reduce the reading gap between their various languages. First, let children choose the format. Let your child decide what format they find most appealing and feel most confident reading, as most of the time the gap is due to our children not knowing the terms of a given text. More pictures and less text is a great way to start with. But avoid also books for younger children, as their topics might be less appealing. So when you choose books, they can be either on paper or in digital formats, audiobooks, ebooks or e-readers, where our children can have direct access to vocabularies. So if they don't know a word or a term, they click on it and can find it explained and used in other contexts. Think also about comics or graphic novels like the one that Yoshito is planning to publish. Articles in print or online from newspapers or magazines, academic databases, etc. are great as well. On websites, find blog posts, articles, research papers for our older teenagers. Social media, any content written in posts, comments, messages about topics our children are interested in. So the format affects the reading experience. Whilst some might find the digital format more appealing, the others might prefer the physical book. Second, the input needs to be compelling and comprehensible. I refer here also to an interview that we did with Stephen Krashen, but for our children to enjoy what they read, the topic needs to be about something they like, something they know. They need to be able to link new words and concepts to something they already are familiar with. So this can be really anything. Anything about, cooking, volleyball, hockey, horses, gaming, interior design, web design, architecture, economics, astronomy, arts, anything. So to maximize the benefits of comprehensible input, it's important for our children to be motivated and engaged with the language input they receive. So try to create a positive and supportive reading environment and experience. So I'm at point 3. Create a multi-literate landscape at home. This means spread books around. So spread books, magazines, newspapers around the house, not only on the coffee table. So do you have books, for example, in the kitchen, in the hallway? Whilst waiting for dinner to cook or just hanging out in the living room, our children will be more prone to have a quick read when magazines, books, newspapers, any other kind of resources are just laying around. And one important aspect, do read a bit everywhere yourself too. And share also your readings, talk about it. And listen to your children when they share about something they just learned or discovered in their readings. And please keep the achievable reading goals realistic. 10 or 15 minutes reading per day can make a great difference already. Furthermore, it is very likely that our multilingual children have 2 or 4 dominant languages, and this can change over time, but it won't change overnight. So, to become confident readers in some languages requires more time, dedication, and energy. So, take one small step at a time. It's a long journey, but one that will surely pay off in the long run. If you like this video, please share it with others, and if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to our channel to be notified whenever we publish a new video. Enjoy all your languages and enjoy your readings.